Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for your support. I have invited you both for discussing the development and the sustainability. As you know that the Earth resources is not being unlimited, so we have to implement the sustainable development in each and every organization. I would like to give you the brief information regarding the sustainable development. The simple meaning of the sustainable development is that the economically development conducted without the depletion of the natural resources. As natural resources is being extincted day by day, I would like to give you the one example of it, that we are using the electricity which is being run due to the thermal power station, and in it the coal, gas and the many of the natural resources is being used widely, and it is being extended day by day. So we have to use the alternative of it to cut down the major problem of the natural resources. Now I would like to tell you that the legislation made under sustainable development policy is that the sustainable development legislation was first established in 1980, which was changed in 1992 at the Rio, where the United Nations have called out 169 countries to develop a sustainability in their organization. Also, that recently in 2015 in the United Nations, the question was widely arised that after implementing the rule in 1992, though the organization is not being implementing the sustainable development, and due to it, our natural resources is being cut down and are becoming extinct. So, by taking all the measures in the mind, we have developed our sustainability policy with the help of our advisor and the government bodies. Also, that the main thing is that the requirements in the sustainable development is that we require a democracy, interdependence, fairness, and many of the more things in the sustainable development. Now I would like to give you summary report of Sustainable Development Policy 2017, which is being implemented at our organization. Yeah. Now for the summary is included the scope of the policy, how the stakeholders are consulted, implementation and the outcomes of the policy. Now I would like to give you the example of the scope of the policy. The scope of the policy includes three major steps. Our organization has main focus on green office program, real productivity and ecological footprint. Now I would like to give a brief information regarding all the 3 points. Ecological footprint. Now the ecological footprint is the measures of the human index, and it gives the information regarding the natural resources which are present in the area and which are being extended. Now I would like to tell that Australia is among the 4th smallest city in the ecological footprint with 9.92 global hectare per person. It is necessary for all the organizations and all the countries to overcome this hurdle in the sustainability. Now, after it comes the green office program. The name itself suggests that the office should be made full of greenery. As in today's era, the organization is built in the nearer area to the infrastructure and the chemical industries, with the chemical harms in the air, chemical mix-up in the air and which gets the health problem to our employees. So we are planning that to grow major plants near our organization, which will reduce the gas emission, which is being done through the industries. After it, then it comes with the green productivity. We are usually using the IT organization, and we use that the things which we use should be eco-friendly. Like we are using papers for the printers, in which we are using the printer ink and the paper board. So our company has implemented a new rule that the no printers paper are being used nowadays, and only the email system is being used. So it will reduce the use of paper and and used in the green productivity. Now I would like to tell you about the sources of the gathering information regarding this policy. As I cannot establish the policy according to myself. I have to take the opinion of the sustainability development advisor as well as the government bodies for implementing my policy. As we can discuss the major things which are necessary in our organization but cannot be implemented by ourselves. So after all the things and making of the policy, we have made the policy under the sustainable development, which is legal one and which can be implemented to another organization also. So this is the major aspects of the sources, and the internal sources is that our HSC committee. It gathers the people at one group and ask their opinion that which things we should do for saving our environment and for the developing of our sustainability. So that's the major point of our sources. Now I would like to tell you that about our stakeholders and how we consult over them. Now the stakeholders are divided into two parts: internal as well as the external. The internal comes with the office employees and the members of our organization, and the external comes from the government bodies, customers, suppliers, etc., and so many more. Now, when we are consulting the internal our stakeholders, so we do not need our special counseling station or thing, because they are the employees of our organization. So every weekend we organize a meeting regarding the benefits and the losses in our organization and what should be done in the sustainability development. When it comes to the external one, we provide a counseling session to each and every stakeholders, in which we are providing that our organization is following all the rules and all the things are being done legally, and you will get the benefits of it. Now when it comes to strategies, I always think that strategies must be made in such a manner that the environment gets safe, and we can also get a good future in it, as the future generation will face a problem due to the pollution and the ozone layer is being depletion as we all know. So the different strategies, like the first strategy I would like to tell you is this energy. In energy, we can save energy as well as generate energy. In the save proposal, we can save energy by replacing the lights to the LED bulbs, which can also decrease our light bills. Then also we can use the motion sensors. Whenever there is no any employee in the organization, so the motion sensor will automatically turn off fan, AC and the lights, which will save the half of the electricity. Also that in the saving part, when our company our organization has always done a brilliant job in it, that our company timing is about 9 to 6 p.m. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So when everyone comes at 9 p.m., also our HSR just switch on the main switch, then all the computers get started at the exact time. And at 6 o'clock, after completing all the work, the HSR completely switch off that main switch, which will turn off all the PCs. So that if any of the employee just forget to shut down the PC, so there will be no issue that the PC will remain open and use electricity, but because of the main switch is being done totally closed. So this is the major part. And when it comes to the generating of the electricity, at our area there is not so much a building areas, so we can easily plant out the solar panel as well as the wind energy, as the wind energy is being used in generating electricity, and the solar panel also. So when the solar panel is not being in the use, wind energy can be used in the alternative ways. The different strategies are about the water. As we know that the water is the most necessary component in this world, and we have to save it for future generation. So after our company has taken 2 steps in it, that now the cups are not being given to individual employees, which can reduce the water management, and also that we are washrooms have the our washroom has the sensor tape, which can whenever any employees have to wash their hand, they have to put it over there, and they get the water easily. Then it comes to the wastages. As you know that every organization has plenty of wastages, but our company has decided one thing, that whenever there is any wastages or that, we will directly contact the recycler for it. So if the monitor of the computers are not working, so we directly contact our recycler to take out this monitor, and which will reduce the harmness and the chemical toxins from it. Now it comes to the chemical toxic. As we all know that the cleaners which we use in the organization has the chemical inside it. So if the chemical will be used, so it will harm our health. So eco-friendly detergents have been used in that manner. Now I would like to tell you the recommendation which company is doing. The company has decided to save the electricity by 10% at the end of the year. And the another thing that the company has decided, that the papers and the printers have been used widely in our organization, so we have totally shut down the ink printers. So which will help in the paper recycling, and whenever the paper is most necessary, then only we are using the paper. Otherwise, our company is an IT organization. We can already send pictures and send all the things in the laptops and the email only. Now, I would like to tell you that the sustainability development is why it is necessary. As we all know that the sustainability is necessary because of the natural resources. If the person is suffering from any of the diseases or the things, the natural resources will be the better chance for getting it healed. Now I would like to tell you that about, have you any query about my report?
Do you provide your employees any external facilities such as health insurance?
No, I do not provide that.
So you should definitely provide your employees any external facilities such as health insurance or accommodation, so they tend to interest in their work.
Yeah, definitely I will work on it.
Do you keep the records of all the failures and success in your organization?
No, sorry for that, but I do not have all the records of success and failure.
So here I would like to suggest you to keep an entire record of your failures and success, which will definitely help you framing a faultless policy.
Yeah, that's a true point. Thank you for it.
What are the success of your company?
Well, the success, when it comes to success, it is a huge success of our organization, that we have saved the electricity up to 15%. Our target was 10%, and we have saved 5% more. And we are very thankful for our employees for helping us in it, and we have saved our natural resources in it.
So as you achieved the saving of electricity about 5%, so it's your benchmark, or you are planning huge?
Yeah, we are planning huge, because in the next 2 years we are planning to implement the solar panel and the green energy, because it is very difficult to implement implementing the solar panels in today's life, because we have to work on our company also, and we have to also think about the financial stability of our organization. So I think that we can save electricity up to 25 to 30% in next 5 years.
When and how you will achieve all this success in your company?
Yes, I have told that we are planning for the next 5 years. We are into 2 to 3 years. The solar panels will totally be there in our organization. But to achieve 25% or 40% is a big mark. It will take about 5 to 7 years for it.
What are the failures faced by our organization?
The failures, thank you for asking me the question. As the failures are that our employees are not supporting much about the printers and the papers, because they are telling that the email is a waste of time and we cannot gather all the information regarding it, and by clipping the page we can have the whole documents in the one document on one in it. And also that the failure in our organization is that we are wasting water in a huge proportions. According to the report of the water corporation. So this is the failure that we cannot save water, and I'm feeling guilty for it. And we are trying the best for saving the water and every resources.
What are your plans to overcome your failures?
The main thing that we will give to find on the destroying of the water. And as I told before, that we are planning to have the sensor tap, so that the water which is in the needed proportion will only be there and to the employees only. And we are also giving the initiative to the employees about the saving in the waters by having the certain posters. And our company also have the commitment mark of sustainable development, which is a huge thing, as we are which shows that we are sustainability active, and we are helping our employees to know much about the natural resources.
When will you modify the policy and how?
Well, in the different according to our time frames, we have decided that 6 month times for the wastages and water. As you know that it do not take much time to have the sensor tap on it. So the time frame of it, and also we have to educate people the importance of the water. So special training session will be had, and the counseling session will also be had to know the employees that the importance of the natural resources and the water. And in the next 2 years, we will be successfully completing our solar panels, and we have to remove all the wiring from our mains to the solar. So by working all the organization in a one time is not an easy task. Do you have any questions? Thank you both for coming here. As your suggestion is much important for our organization and also for me, and I would strictly implement the suggestions given by you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for giving me good suggestions.